Okay, let me quickly show to you this. I have GBP Canadian dollar, saying indicating a sell. And if you look at here, you see, a sell opportunity or a sell signal here. And you can see, okay, it's not actually, much of a sell. Okay, it's not much of a sell, but I'd rather wait for, maybe use the 5 minute or the 15-minute time frame to, um, make an entry. Okay, so to actually make an entry, and if I do that, that means that that means in the bigger, in 1 hour time frame or in the 4 hour time frame, I'm only doing a retrace or a pullback or a retracement. Okay, so this is it. So which means I'm just gonna do a little bit of sell order from here, then look for a perfect entry where price can actually bottom at. That's that for this thing. So for those of you that are trading gold, let's go to 1 hour time frame. And if you watch the previous video, you will see definitely that I talked about this earlier today, that gold is there's probability. I'm not saying that gold will fall, okay, that there is probability that gold was definitely going to fall. And so far so good. We intraday wise, we've taken the little that we could take from the market, and this is it. Although this is not the end, I'm still expecting more move. It's either price stops here, or yeah, it breaks below here and touch another reliable stop and reverse level here. Okay, that's that for gold. And also, I think earlier today I also talked about some other. Okay, let me just the ones that I've actually seen before this video. It's US 30, which is Dow Jones. What I am analyzing is that we already have our top here. Okay, the price is currently here. This is the high, and which has been tested maybe 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. The method is that if price does not break past this level here, okay, if price does not break past this level, I'm not going to, it's not advisable. All right, that means it is not advisable to do anything other than to look for sell opportunities. Right, and I'm definitely, that means I'm going to use small time frame to make my entry. Okay, so that's another one. Then I also, that's for, yes, I will be looking for a sell opportunity here, except price breaks above this current high that we have here. And also the same goes with NASDAQ, because NASDAQ US 30, they always do the same thing, move in the same way, move in the same form, and move in the same manner. So here I have this intact. This is the high that I'm kind of looking at, and I have it intact, and then this is another high here. So I'll be expecting that this price movement here will not in any way threaten this high here, which if I draw a horizontal rule, which means here, anywhere around here, the price will not get here. That means if it persists this way, definitely I should be looking for a sell opportunity for on also on NASDAQ. All right, so check the previous video that I made. You will see that I talked about some of these things earlier today. And then, all right, let me quickly take a look at a quick one at US dollar Swiss franc, if I can also say one or two about it. And that has been signaling a buy. Now look at the buy privilege here, look at the buy opportunity here. Now look, I'm just going to set my trend line beneath here. That means I have two levels, okay, and this is the first level here that price has to currently now break, and also this is the major level that price also has to break. So if price breaks here, I'll also be looking for I'll also be looking at it that price has not broken this point. It's very simple. You just have to understand how you can calculate and analyze this market and see what you can make out of it. I don't want to be using those big words, big languages, and big grammars, and that at the end of the day it will still make me or most of the users looks like, you know, they don't know what they are saying, or they don't know what even they are doing. Okay, now look at here. So in this regard, you see in the previous chart I didn't use a trend line in this, a V trend line in this regard. So price is either has to break above here, or price has to break below here. And if it breaks above here, it also has to break above here too. So this is it. And if it also breaks beneath here or below here, that means it's also gonna break below here too. So that is, you know, that for but I'm also, you know, what I'm actually looking at is possibility, you know, for price to for USD CHF to buy. Okay, so the same goes with GBP, Australian dollar, GBP card. Let's take a look at them. GBP AUD, which is actually also signaling sell, and already we have a strong, you know, sell or bearish move. And also GBP, I think GBP Canadian dollar. Okay, so it's the same thing, it's the same thing. Market move, the idea is, you know, the same thing. We are looking at how we can sell GBP Australian dollar, and also how we can, you know, sell GBP Canadian dollar. Now you also see I've just drawn another trend line. If I have to draw another one, always try and see, you know, if you can connect two trend lines. Okay, this is another one that also can be drawn, but this is the major, so I really want to, you know, make do with the major trend line. Okay, with the major bottom and also a major top. Okay, so this is it. So bottom line is, it doesn't have to be until you start seeing flashy cars, gold chains or diamonds, or words of, you know, dollars, or words of cash, you know, or expensive clothes and expensive this and that, or, you know, houses and Airbnb houses, before you start taking the business of forex trading very serious. A simple advice is, before you marry, you must have experience. Okay, before you start looking into the fact that you want to enjoy or benefit from the business of forex, you must first of all have the intention to learn and become experienced at what you do. That will give you the money that you want. Okay, so that's it. So I think I've done a little bit here, and I'm going to, yeah, we talked about this. Oh, finally, let's quickly look at Bitcoin, which is another thing, one very important, you know, trade that I have been following. Okay, and if you can see that price has actually currently moved past the current stop and reverse level, then I'm going to increase this to let us see, you know, the possible area where we can have a possible area where Bitcoin can also get to, and then move back, and then start looking back. All right, so this is another area here. Okay, so we've passed this, you know, stop and, you know, reverse, very important level. You know, let me show you something. You know, when price went past this, it still came back down. So it means, as a trader, I always take note of areas like this. Okay, they are very good areas of interest. Okay, areas of interest for me. Okay, so you see, we passed this, the price came back down, touched another level, and went back right up. Now what it's trying to do is to contend space, you know, with the previous high, you know, using the 4-hour time frame, with, you know, trying to contend space with the previous high. That is more like a double top, right? Okay, for those, you know, that uses pure price action. So definitely it may be possible, I'm just saying that it may be possible that we may have, you know, a price to turn back to the south, or possibility that the bullish move has not ended. So two things are always involved, but the most important thing is to analyze the market and have a good reason, you know, sentimentally, morally, psychologically, technically, you know, fundamentally, why you want to buy or you want to sell. All right, so until the next video, I'm going to say thank you, and please, let's do more. Bye.